Hey guys, I'm Dupree, and today I'll be showing you positional shots in pool that you must master, and let's just get right into it. So this first shot comes up in about every game of 9-ball or 8-ball, pretty much every game. And it's a very simple shot. All we gotta do is play the cue ball with low left spin, spin it around 2 rails down the back, and then we end up straight in on the 9. So now we're just gonna show a couple more versions of. So this next shot is another one that you really must get down if you want to improve your game. Now let's just leave this 9-ball here. We take the 7-ball, put it up there. We got a little bit of an angle, and this is a very ideal angle for this shot. We're gonna play our cue ball with top left spin, pocket the 7. Our cue ball swings around table, back down here, and look at that, straight in on this 9-ball. So this is another shot, just a little bit of top left spin, top running English, and you should be able to get around for your next shot. So this next one, again, is a similar shot, except we are using bottom this time, so we're going to change our 9-ball to that side. So let's say we have a shot like this. We're going to look at our angle. We want to get back down here by the 9. So we're going to play with low right spin, which will bring our cue ball off that rail, back down here for another good shot on this 9-ball. So a little bit of low inside will spin your cue ball back down for that 9. So this next one, this has all to do with speed. So let's take out this 8-ball. And this usually happens in a rack. This is actually another ideal position shot. It's just focusing on speed and avoiding a scratch. So we have a little cut angle on this 8-ball, and we want to get back down there for the 9. So we're going to play with a little bit of top right spin, and that will spin us back down there. We really want to go 2 rails and get on that 9-ball right there. One thing you need to watch out for is scratching into this corner pocket. Never play it with just straight right spin. You always want to play it with top or bottom. The more top, the further up here you will hit. More bottom, further up there you'll hit. So if we can also use a little bit of bottom right. That avoids that pocket going that high end right there. So let's just move on to the next shot. So this next shot is another draw shot, and it's another very common shot. We've ended up on the wrong side of this 3-ball. So we're going to play our cue ball with a little bit below center and maybe a little bit of left spin. Mostly just below center. And we want to spin back down here for this 9-ball. Just like that. So a little bit below center, maybe a little bit of left if your object ball is more up here. Now let's say our 9-ball is on the other side of the table now. We're going from the 2-ball to the 9, which is very uncommon. You have 2 options. I'm going to show you both of them right now. You can either play the shot that I just showed you with a little bit more draw, like so. Spin back down to this rail for the 9. Or you can play with a little bit of stun and some right hand spin. So we're going to draw it just a bit and play with some right. Spin back down here for that 9-ball. We're trying to get as close as we can, but any reasonable shot is successful in my eyes. So that is a very good shot on the 9-ball. So those are 2 ways. You can either use a bunch of low left and spin off of 2 rails, which is the harder one to control. But you can also come off of that long rail down to there, and that makes it pretty easy because it kills the spin on the cue ball. Or you could use a bit of low right, not too much low, just spin off of that rail back down there. So this next positional shot is similar to one I've already showed you. So we're going to have this cut angle on this 8-ball. And before I show you the shot, something that you could do if you didn't feel comfortable going around the whole table, you could try to slow roll that in and then just leave yourself with a tough cut shot on the 9-ball. Take the easier position for the harder shot. If you think you're a good shot maker, then that may be the way out for you. But what I would do is I would just go around long rail, short rail, long rail, maybe catch this long and short, but end up on this side for the 9-ball. And to do that, we're going to play that same spin that we went down there, just a little more draw, because we want to catch this short rail up here. So we're going to use just a little bit of low right, and this shot is really all about speed. That's what you need to get down. The shot is all about speed. See, we've hit that a bit too soft. We're going to end up with a shot, but we hit it a bit too soft, so we're going to go back, hit it a little bit harder. And there it is. So you maybe catch those 2 rails right there. Just like that. The scratch can happen, but usually it won't. Usually it's not the right angle. But we ended up with a straight-in shot on that 9, and that should end the game. So this one is more of a fun shot. If the table is not level, then this is one that you may want to consider. If you've been playing on it and you know the table's not level, you know the cue ball will spin off a bit if you just try to slow roll that and leave yourself shaped like that on the 9, you may want to attempt this shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to play our cue ball with a bunch of top English. That way we can hit the shot hard, so if the table's on level, it won't matter. So we're going to hit with a bunch of top spin. That will take our cue ball into the 8, pocket the 8, cue ball will come off, and then back forward for a shot on the 9. This is like killing the cue ball. Another thing you could do, this isn't showman-like, you could just hit it hard and stop the 8-ball, but where's the fun in that? This shot can be played, and sometimes it is pretty useful. So just load it up with straight top spin, and you see our cue ball gets killed. We leave a little bit of an angle, but that's still an easy shot. So let's move on to a shot similar to this, actually. So this shot is very, very similar as I just stated, but let's put this 9-ball right there. Our 8-ball is right there. This one is the same stroke shot. We're going to hit with top right on into the left side of the 8-ball. That will pocket the 8-ball. Our cue ball will come off of this rail. That top spin will kill it and make it come over here. Maybe bounce back a little bit, but anywhere along this half of the table is good position. Since this 9-ball is so close, only direction we don't want to be in, we don't want to go this half. We want to be on this side of my cue. That is ideal position. So we're just going to load this cue ball up with some top right spin, just a little bit of right. And you see we can run into that 9-ball, just get on that side of the table, and then we have a very easily pocketable 9-ball. Don't even need the rest. So let's move on to the next. So this next shot goes back to where the 9-ball is down table. This ball is up table, except we are straight in on this shot. So we have a straight in angle, which means we cannot force our cue ball anywhere. So if we use top spin, we're just going to scratch. That's how we know we're straight in. If we use top spin, we're just going to scratch right into that pocket. We can't force it anywhere because if we cheat the pocket too much, we'll probably scratch. So the shot I'm going to show you is using low left English to draw straight back off of this rail, and that left English will kick it that way. The desirable route is hitting off of these 2 rails, going this one first. This one kind of kills the spin on that cue ball, leaving us a very good shot on the 9. If we use a bit too much left spin, our cue ball will come up here first, which will still be okay. So we have a wide range with only one thing to avoid, that being that corner pocket. We wanted to get down, use just a little bit of left English. Make sure we follow through. Spin us all down there. We didn't hit it quite hard enough. We didn't stroke it quite good enough. But look at that. We have a much better shot than just ending up right here playing a stop shot. So we have a good shot on the 9, easily pocketable. So that is a successful attempt. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please click the like button down below. If you want to be notified when I post a new video, you can click the subscribe button, then the bell icon right next to it. That'll just send you an email and a notification saying that I've uploaded a new video. Thank you guys so much for 38,000 subscribers. That is a ton of subscribers. We'll be doing a Delta 13 rack giveaway at around 45,000 subscribers. So let's get there real fast so we can give away a rack. So make sure you tune into the live streams on the days that I don't upload videos. I usually do a live stream and we're usually raffling off something. So make sure you tune into those live streams. Thank you guys so much for watching, and check out my sponsors in the description. I have the link to the iCue, iQclinic.com. I also have the link to my apparel sponsor, Brutal Game Gear at brutalusa.com. Also to the link to the Pool Shot protractor, poolshot.org, where they sent me this protractor. I showed you how to use it in a video earlier. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.